What is this about? Classroom discussion is simply any exchange of ideas or opinions between and among students and teachers. Participating in discussions is a valuable way not only to enhance your own learning, but also to let your instructor know that you are paying attention in class. This handout will introduce a few sentence patterns as well as strategies for when to use them in conversation. Let's get the conversation started.
Who is this for? If you struggle with participating in class, do any of these describe you? I'm an introvert. I feel uncomfortable being the center of attention. I don't know enough about the subject. I feel lost in class. I've never been asked to participate in classes before. I don't know how to participate. If so, this handout is for you. If you are taking an English taught class, looking to study abroad, or just want to improve your spoken English, you can use the patterns and strategies provided below to practice speaking in class. The content of this handout will be most helpful if you are at an intermediate English proficiency or above.
Basic patterns. The patterns below are a good place to start for any class discussion. During a discussion, you can easily participate by agreeing, disagreeing, or asking a question.
Agreement. Agreeing or complimenting someone else's comment is one of simplest ways you can jump into the discussion. You can start with one of the short phrases below, then add another sentence supporting why you agree. Exactly. You're right. I totally agree. Thanks for bringing that up. That's such a good/great/insightful point. For a more interactive discussion, try to give credit to the classmate you are agreeing with. In the sample patterns below, you can replace underscore with the word you or your classmate's name. Echoing what underscore said. Building on what underscore said. I want to expand on that a bit. Going off of what underscore just said. I just want to add on to what underscore just mentioned. You can also mix and match any of the phrases in this section to create a customized statement. For example, exactly. That's such an insightful point. Going off of what you just said.
Polite disagreement. When done respectfully, disagreeing with either your teacher or classmates is a fantastic way to spark a deeper, more lively discussion. When you hear someone saying things you don't agree with, but you want to acknowledge their ideas, try starting with the following patterns. Yeah, but. I'm not sure I agree. Don't get me wrong, but. That's true, but what about? Not necessarily/not always. I see where you're coming from, but. You made a good point, but I'd also like to point out.
Asking questions. Feeling lost in class? Asking questions not only helps you catch up, but benefits classmates with the same question. It also helps your instructor understand how to better guide the class. You can use some of the patterns below when you want to clarify meaning or ask for more information from the instructor. These questions work equally as well for getting clarity in a group discussion too. In the patterns below, you can replace, for the topic or idea that was just mentioned, or simply use the word that. For example, what did you mean by? The death penalty is sometimes justified? Can you say more about that? Are you saying? What did you mean by? Can you say more about? Can you share an example of that? Could you be more specific about? Sorry, I didn't catch that. Sorry, I'm not sure I'm following. Can you rephrase what you just said? A helpful way to clarify meaning is to repeat what someone just said using your own words. For instance, we can use the same example as above.
Well, I think the death penalty is sometimes justified.
Sorry, I'm not sure I'm following. Are you saying, there are some cases it's okay to use the death penalty as a punishment?